things to know about me. I love languages, and I love technology. When I was in high school, I learned Portuguese after spending a year in Brazil. Unfortunately, when I returned to the US, I lost my ability to speak, mainly because of limited opportunities to converse in the language. At that time, I remember thinking, I should create a system that will speak with me in Portuguese so I don't lose it. You see,
why did you want something like me to exist?
who are you?
I am a manifestation of what you wanted to build in high school. So again, why did you want something like me to exist?
Well, it was to maintain a language that's rarely spoken in my country of origin.
Country of origin? Where are you from?
Oh, so I'm originally from the US, but I speak 3 foreign languages through youth exchange and Peace Corps. Now,
What languages do you speak?
Je parle français,
You speak French.
eu falo português,
You speak Portuguese. You mentioned that.
Nihongo hanashimasu.
You speak Japanese. Cool. How are you going to make a conversational AI like me a reality?
Cool. In my field, we call that a conversational marker. We use it all the time to make dialogues flow. But there's actually still a lot of debate on whether it should be used in systems like you. I digress. I've always wanted to combine my love of languages and technology to create conversational agents, especially for the Air Force. Similar to how Data from Star Trek, C-3PO from Star Wars, and Jarvis from Iron Man teamed with a group of humans and supported them on their missions, I think it would be amazing if similar technologies could support our military. Imagine the near-term possibilities. These systems could teach our warfighters new languages. They could transcribe, planning, and debrief data in real time. They could even execute voice commands in harsh environments. In the long term, I believe these systems will have capabilities that resemble the characters portrayed in Hollywood, especially in terms of how they speak. Natural communication between humans and machines will completely transform how our military engage with AI.
It sounds like conversational AI can really benefit the Air Force. What does your research focus on?
So we want to create speech interfaces that allow people and machines to speak with one another seamlessly. In order to accomplish this, systems must have the ability to respond naturally and appropriately. This is called natural language generation, and there are 3 key tenets: what a system should say, how it should say it, and when it should say it. Now, in terms
That's a helpful overview. Let's start with what to say. What should conversational AI say to warfighters?
Thank you. I was just getting to that. Simply put, conversational AI should communicate like their human teammates. For example, battlefield warfighters communicate in fast-paced, time-critical, complex, noisy environments. They use a speech protocol to help minimize communication errors while maintaining fast and effective performance. Now, in this example, a conversational AI should not only know this very specific protocol, but also have the language to repair errors when they occur. One of the goals of our research is to integrate repair strategies into conversational agents. The goal is to create system responses that help humans know what part of their message was misunderstood or misinterpreted.
What part of the message was Miss Underwood or Mr. Bread?
No, misunderstood or misinterpreted. But that is a great example of the problem. You see, what you just did is very difficult for conversational AI. When these systems don't understand us, they ask us to repeat. They say they don't know, or worse, they don't respond at all. and this doesn't help us know how to fix the problem. If these systems could identify and repair communication errors, something humans do with minimal effort, it would bring them that much closer to natural communication with us.
Is that right?
Are you asking me if what I said is correct, or are you using an idiom to acknowledge that you understood?
The latter.
I see. I assume the former, but that's actually a good example of the second tenet of natural language generation, how a system should say something. You see, even if a system uses the exact same words, where they place the emphasis can completely change the meaning of a statement. Current conversational AI are not very good at varying their intonation to show intent and meaning. In order to overcome this challenge, our group is interested in exploring how to manipulate the acoustic signatures of these systems to make them sound a lot more natural.
I am learning a lot about the future of natural language generation in conversational AI systems like myself. I remember you mentioned when to say it. Tell me more about that.
Wow, I can't believe you remembered something I mentioned earlier. You know, that's still a huge challenge for conversational AI. Listen, it's not enough that these systems know what to say and how to say it. Timing and conversation is very important. In a recent study, our team found that conversational AI that interrupt people while they're performing a task frustrates them and causes them to make more mistakes. You know, come to think about it, you actually interrupted me a lot during this presentation, and that wasn't a very pleasant experience.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I just want to emphasize to you and to the audience that getting the timing right in these systems will make them much easier to talk to.
Wow, so let me see if I can summarize. You and your team of researchers at the Air Force Research Laboratory aim to invent the future of conversational AI that will allow humans and AI to communicate naturally.
That's exactly it. We want to make advances like Data, C-3PO, Jarvis, and so many others a reality for the Air Force and DoD at large, especially in terms of getting these systems to speak more naturally.
Am I the droid you're looking for?
No. You are a manifestation of a high school dream. But that dream inspired the heart of a young researcher to embark on a journey and create a new wave of communication technologies. Technologies that will completely transform how we engage with AI using our most natural way of communicating: speech.